There is so much more. How many of you have either had a life-changing circumstance because of this company or helped somebody else? How many of you have helped someone else celebrate community, hope, possibility, solutions, or helped someone change their lifestyle? Someone has helped you change your lifestyle, right? Or you wouldn't be here. Remember to say thank you later. We're also celebrating ourselves. And when I say celebrating, we are selling ourselves. That's what selling is. It's a celebration of getting somebody something that they want, that they may not know that they want, or that they know that they want that they just haven't found yet. So you are not just selling essential oils or the wellness pyramid, you are sharing your unique gifts. And every one of you has something so amazing inside of you to give. Somebody else needs to breathe your goodness in. Your presence, your passion, your beauty, your personality. Do you believe you have something to give? Yes. What? Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay. Jeez. And that's all you need to be confident. That is what sells. The confidence that you have in you, that you're able to give to somebody else. So sales doesn't have to be that dirty word. When we believe that we're selling the hope, the possibility, the community, and the product, right? It doesn't have to feel icky. And that word, F-E-A-R, doesn't have to come up and pull you into that quicksand of feeling awful when you're ready to put the idea in front of somebody else. Fear does not have to slam you in the face. But it does. All of a sudden, you don't know what to say when you meet somebody new and you forget about the toothpaste, forget about that toothbrushing date we had, you forget about the rose touch, you forget about the kabaiba, and it's like, I don't know what to say when I meet somebody new. Well, I do this thing, it's really awesome. There's oils, and I can get you some, and you can like get them retailer, or I can get you an account. You don't know what to say when somebody asks you what you do. What if you actually believed what you just told me, and you were able to say, now in the other rooms they were like, can you say that again, Haley? So I'm just gonna say, okay, turn on your recorders if you want to. What about, ready, quote unquote, I do the most amazing thing. I help women just like you find a natural, amazing alternative to reducing their stress so they can be more efficient with their day, show up as the very best version of themselves. I educate them on how to have a smoother digestive system, how to have kids that are actually behaving and going to sleep at night, stronger immune systems. And I can show you how to, because this is my business. Are you open to learning more? And then you run into somebody who tells you you smell amazing. Vanessa, when I got in the Uber after I left you last night, the guy was like, ooh, you smell good. I've been running into all these oil people. And I know what to say, right? Well, thank you very much. It's the essential oils I'm using for my focus and concentration. I haven't even showered in 3 days. Not only are they helping my brain, but I don't even have to do blowouts anymore. No, for real, I'm wearing several different oils right now, that are helping improve my digestion. Do you guys always do that? You want to say digestion and you like use the blend name instead? People are like, what? They're helping improve my digestion, concentration, and stress levels. It's actually my business. I'm happy to teach you too. Or you don't know what to say when you literally see an opportunity in front of you. Oh my gosh, you have the most amazing presence and platform. Do you know what? I have an incredible opportunity that seems so in alignment with you and your brand, your personal brand and your genius. It will help you create an additional income flow. Wouldn't that be nice? I actually did the exact same thing myself, and now I've created a duplicatable platform and model around it. Are you open to hearing more? What if those words just came out of your mouth? Because you believe it, and you believe it, and you just practice it. You guys, selling something is simply getting a product or your service into somebody's hands that they've already been looking for and yet haven't been able to find. It's not scummy and sleazy and slimy and tricky. It's actually a favor you are doing people. They want you, they need you, they've been looking for you. And with a side note, you're not for everyone. That's a whole different presentation. So if somebody says no thank you, sometimes it means not now, but sometimes it means no thank you, and then somebody else is around the corner. So all we've got to do is redefine what sales really is. Now, I talk a lot, and maybe you've heard me before, I talk a lot about what goes on in our brain. And every single feeling that you have inside your body is because of a thought that you're thinking. Like when you feel panic in your body, it's because you believe something is happening or not happening. Oh my God, my frontline leader didn't process her LRP this month. Because the belief is that you're not going to qualify, that she's not going to process, that you have to have that conversation, the conversation will be awful. My point is that every single feeling you have in your body is because of a thought. So, if you believe that selling is easy, and if you redefine what selling really is, you're gonna love it. All you've got to do is change the story going on in your brain. And here's the thing. Selling is awesome. And the good news is that everyone loves to buy things. Do you? Yes. So do I. Do you like my outfit that I got for today? What? Oh, wait. Did you see the shoes? They have studs on them. I had to put them in a bag so I wouldn't cut my fingers on the way in. Super cool. But here's the thing. I had a problem. I wanted to look very dapper. Giving my presentation, my solution was my shoes and my pants. Okay? Just saying, I was happy to spend money to solve my problem, and other people do the same. We live in a very commercial world. This is how we all get by. People love buying things. People all have problems that they want solved, and all you need to do is find their priorities. Your priorities might not be, shoes with studs on them, but you have priorities, they have priorities. All you've got to do is find those pain points and then help people solve those problems. Sales is about integrity. Sales is about connecting. When your mission is super clear, it's very easy. Sales is about helping a customer find a solution. That's all it is, my friends. And hey, I never thought I would be selling essential oils. I mean, for God's sakes, I went to law school. I practiced law for 5 years. I thought I'd be sitting in front of encyclopedias and all those crazy books for the rest of my life. And then I became a Pilates teacher. That was like a really awkward conversation with my parents. Then a yoga teacher, then a teacher trainer, then a health coach and a life coach. I mean, essential oils, what? Like, it wasn't in the picture. But you know what? I fell in love, and the story in my brain became one that I loved it, and I needed to share it, and it was helping me, and I wanted to solve people's problems, so it worked. I never thought I'd be involved in a network marketing company. I had an old story about that, with stigma attached. So you know what I did? Anybody want to guess? I changed the story. The old story totally didn't serve me anymore, so the new story became, I do the most amazing thing. I help women all over the globe work from the comfort of their own laptop in a crazy world where we need a flexible schedule. And you know why it works for me? Because I believe it. I'm going to say something right now that's like going to knock your socks off. You ready? You guys get to believe whatever you want. If you want to believe my hair is pink, go right ahead. You get to create your story and you get to believe it. You are allowed to tell your brain what to think. Here's the thing, I love my new story. I love selling, and I've never had any formal sales training. And I'm making money doing it because I believe in my story. I read people, I connect, I use my intuition, and I share my passion. Do you think you're capable of doing the same? You guys, this is the easiest thing ever. This is easy. This is really easy. In fact, in sales jobs, this is the easiest one you will ever have. Do you want me to tell you why?
Yep.
Well, first of all, you're actually using the product.
Yeah.
You also just told me a little while ago that you believe in the product. If the opportunity went away, how many of you would still be using the product? You're usually dealing with the decision maker in the house, and the very good news is that doTERRA has already figured out how to have optimal health. You don't have to do it. They've given you all the answers. All you have to do is sell people on the idea of optimal health. And I know with conviction that you already believe in optimal health, or you would not be in this room. Am I right? And as I said before, the very good news is everybody already has a problem. Or is that not good news? All you have to do is sell the solution to that problem. The only thing that you're struggling with is that thing between your ears. I promise you. Now, remember, we are not selling essential oils outside of our market. We're not. We are selling the emotional connection. This is a really, really strong point. I want you to write it down. Your job is not to sell the essential oils. I've already told you a million times. Your job is to sell the hope, the community, the passion. Establish that emotional connection, the lifestyle, the friendship. And here's some news that you might not like. The oils do not sell themselves. Stop telling yourself that. No one outside of your warm market can be sold by the oils without having a connection to you. But here's the good news. You're already a salesperson. You see this little one with the pink shorts? Little Miss Madeline? She sells me every night on how much ice cream she wants. She sells me every night on how she should only have one vegetable instead of 3 or 4. She sells me every night on how she should stay up 30 minutes later than she's already staying up, and you are also selling something. I mean, selling somebody on some idea that you have. Maybe it's the fact that you need these shoes, I don't know, but you guys are already selling something. So let's just go back to some fundamentals that I wish I knew in the beginning, okay? And you can write this down, take a screenshot, whatever you want. You need the skills. That's all you need. You need to go to school right now. We're gonna create the sales guide for you. You need to learn the basic fundamentals, just like when I wanted to practice law, I went to law school. Just like a doctor goes to medical school. Like, that would be super scary to go under the knife with somebody who's never gone to medical school, right? You do the same thing in this profession. You learn the basic fundamental skills so that you can emotionally connect and sell to people. The sale is made before the oils come out. Your goal is not to sell the oils, the goal is to sell the idea. In fact, Vanessa, you're in the room, right? I saw you earlier. You went double diamond last month, only selling the idea of Operation Underground Railroad. She didn't even talk about the product and built a diamond organization in 1 month. It's an idea. You're selling people on your idea. Now, changes in healthcare, people are already interested in. That's all you gotta know. They wanna change their healthcare. They wanna use safe, pure, effective products, and they want to find something affordable. If you know that, if you know that people want natural health care, if you know that people want something affordable, if you have a grand idea to share, you're done. You've got it. And I'll tell you what else people love. I just mentioned it. People love a company with a mission. A company that's debt-free with cooperatives all over the world with a mission. So what is next? All you have to do is find a need. Cover the objections, not convince, cover the objections, get a decision, move forward, and follow up. It's that simple. And the follow-up can be your lifestyle overview. You could be following up with people you already brought into your business. Because the first time you enroll them is only the first enrollment. Then you gotta sell them on LRP, right? So I'm going to give you a couple of scenarios in which we sell. As I'm mentioning LRP, we sell on you getting here to convention. We sell on you getting on LRP. We sell on you coming to our team parties, the incentive trips, getting on our Zoom calls, trainings, going to leaderships. Of course, we try to sell the product and the idea and the confirmation to a class and all that. Why am I telling you this? Because you can't even do this business if you're not selling all of these things. You've got to get good at selling, which really only means sharing your enthusiasm. All right, so I'm going to say this 10 times fast. We need tips, tricks, and scripts, and we need tips and tricks and scripts. All right, you ready? You can grab a camera for this too. I think I only have 3 minutes. You're going to put together a webinar, an audio, something that you want to send to somebody online. Hey, Vanessa, I know you said you were interested in optimal digestive health. If I sent you access to a webinar, would you watch it? Identified the problem, thank you. Provided a solution, got a response. Hey, I've been learning a lot about essential oils that are making a huge difference for me and my family. We use them for everything, for sleep, for energy, immune boosting, helping the toxicity in our house, name it. I know that you've been struggling with your immune support in your own home, and I thought of you because I'm teaching a little workshop, and I'd love for you to be my guest. It's at my house this Thursday at 7 p.m., or we can meet next week if that's more convenient. What works for you? Identified a problem, found a solution, got an answer, a commitment, and then gonna follow up. Hey, do you have a second? I'm just really busy myself and I've only got a second too, but I'm calling all my health conscious friends out there and I'm setting up a 30-minute visit to go over their health goals and suggest a few cool tips using essential oils and other natural products, and then showing them the most popular options. If you end up finding things that you love, awesome. If not, totally okay. Is that something that you're open to exploring? Great. How is tomorrow at 1 o'clock or next Thursday at 7 p.m.? Identified a problem, offered a solution, got a commitment, asked a question, gonna follow up.